Okay, what's going on? IOBA, my name is TC. Alright, so I just watched the Kendrick Lamar halftime show. Alright, and people been saying, it was bad, it sucked, this, that, whatever. I sat right here and I watched the whole thing. I seen a lot of halftime shows too. But this time I sat right there because shit, I like Kendrick Lamar. I go so far as to say Kendrick Lamar got me interested in hip hop again. Because I had given up on the shit. I mean, I really had. It wasn't nobody saying shit I could relate to. Until Not Like Us. And soon as I heard that song, I liked it. But I know about Kendrick Lamar from about 10 years ago. But back then, I was listening to a song here and a song there, and I like this dude. I made a little playlist with some of his stuff on it from about 10 years ago. So I know about him. But Not Like Us, that got me going. So I liked the whole show. I liked every song that he did. You know what I mean? But what I really liked, people who know what I'm talking about gonna understand this. I liked the other performers, that drill team. I got drill team fever from that. Anybody that knows me knows that that's what I do. I run show drill teams, and Kendrick Lamar he had a group of dancers, and that's what they were. I could have put something together like that with that would have blew the lights out. Now, I'm going to talk about that a little bit later, but Kendrick Lamar and his music is what we need more of. To me, the genre got way the fuck away from people like this brother right here, a lyricist. And, my music got to mean something. I like guys like that. I like guys that can deliver a story in a rhythmic fashion with the right inflections, you know what I'm saying, with the right timing and the right content and meaningful subject matter. I got a nephew that can do that shit. The lyrical King Kong. His name is Munch Johnson on Facebook, but that's the lyrical King Kong. That's my nephew. He can deliver like that down here in Gainesville, Florida. Shout out, I'm just telling you. But guys like that, I thought that was a lost art. Up in my top 5 is Rakim. Guys like that, guys that can flow. And have subject matter that's relevant to the time. Musicians, a lot of times, not all the time, but a lot of times, musicians and athletes get to a point where they're scared. They're held captive by their money and their fame, and they're scared to risk it. So they play it safe. They don't speak out, or they can't find a way to speak out. They get in trouble. Look what happened to Kyrie Irving. But back in the day, that shit was common for artists and entertainers to be political and get in their lyrics to actually mean something. I mean, we had Nina Simone, we had Curtis Mayfield, we had Muhammad Ali, other athletes. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar used to be kind of political back in the day. A lot of people don't know Kareem used to be named Lou Alcindor before he changed his name. The white folks was mad the motherfucker when when Jabbar changed his name. But them boys wasn't scared of the system. Now, not so much. That's why I don't watch the football game. I just watch the halftime show. And that halftime show got me to thinking about what I do. I got drill team fever from that shit. I was sitting here calling steps. But I'm going to tell you something. You could put together a drill team based on that rhythm that could be just as wild, that could wild out just like a step group. Because you got step down here in Florida. And don't get it twisted. Step is very, very entrenched down here. And they take it very seriously. A good friend of mine is the step coach. Shout out Coach Sensei, Step Sensei, Jarrell Williams. Down here in Jacksonville, he's the truth when it comes to step. Now, there's other guys that say they could compete with him, but I don't know. But that ain't what I do. What I do is synchronized show drill. Like that, combined with a little bit of NOI, Nation of Islam drill, with a little bit of Texas-style show drill, church drill, that type of stuff. That's what I do. And when you get good at that, you can wild out with any step team. Oh, hell yeah. You get the right drillers. And they in the right march time. And they in the right march time. Yeah. You can wild out with any motherfucking step team. But we don't compete against each other. Drill is drill and step is step. Now, you can use your imagination and put them together. Because we did a little bit of that in Syracuse. A little bit of step mixed with a little bit of drill. And yeah. Because I had some really imaginative steppers in Syracuse. And in Utica, but Syracuse, they just took it and ran with it. I got a young brother up there named Josh Williams, right now, that he kind of shifted back towards stepping. But he was one of my most creative people. He still uses the name Eradication Squad because he think I'm going to come back to Syracuse one day and we're going to get going again. But I don't know. We never dropped the name, though. But if you get the right kind of drill instructor, because the show itself, the drill show itself, is run by the drill instructor. And the drill instructor got to wild out like a majorette in a marching band. He got to be the driver of the show. And he got to be calling each and every step, one step at a time, in rapid and rhythmic succession. You dig me? One step at a time, in rapid and rhythmic succession. That's how the drill instructor got to be calling those steps. So he or she got to command the squad. Just like, if you ever watch competition show drill in ROTC, that's basically how you got to line up. You dig me? But we have a lot more fun. And you actually do learn how to march in, a more militaristic, straight up and down style. You learn what we call the basics. You dig me? Basics. ROTC marching. And then we got our march time. We got slow march. We got fast march. We got ripple march time remix. And slow march in our rub-a-dub style. We got all those different march times. And in those march times, you get to use, did I say our march time? Yeah, you get to use a lot of creativity. A lot of creativity goes into those march times. You got one march time, slow march, where you can do pretty much anything you want in that one. If you're a marcher and a driller and but then you know how to bring them back into synchronization. You know what I mean? And all in the rhythm. That's show drill right there. And that's what Kendrick Lamar's people was doing on that stage. And that is what Coach Taylor does. You dig me? And so, yeah, that's what I got from that show. from watching it. So I put that shit in my playlist. I saved it. But yeah, I like Kendrick Lamar. I think it was a fantastic fucking show. And I think also that the Samuel L. Jackson touch, I like that too. He was hosting, I like that. Serena, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I talked a little shit about Serena Williams. I talked a little shit about it. Yes, I did. But I ain't going to say nothing bad about the sister. Except, I ain't going to say nothing bad about the sister. Because she looked good out there crip walking. And she crip walk her ass back to that white dude she married. But I'm going to leave that alone. I had to work that fucking joke in there. I had to get it in there somewhere. But she looked good, though, Serena. I remember her being darker than that, but I'm going to digress. But the show itself was excellent. Don't let nobody tell you different. Thanks for coming by and listening to me talk my shit. Hit the subscribe button on your way out. And I will catch y'all on the next one. TC, and I'm out. Peace.